And we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to another Shade Selects. It's been a minute since the last Shade Selects that we've had. I can't even recall the last day that we did one. It's been so long, but happy to be back on a Tuesday evening. It feels like a Monday, of course, since it was Labor Day weekend. But I'm going to be bringing in KOSTOS here in a second. We're going to be going through all of our cops for the past few weeks and talk about some secrets that are going to be dropping this week. Lot going on. What's good, Lord Blackwood? Good to see everybody in here. I know we had a random live last night, so thank you to everybody who tuned in to our live giveaway since we just recently hit 30K. So happy to be back in the swing of things here with Shade Selects again. If you are new to the channel tonight, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out this week. Lots of shoes. It is non-stop. I've been so backed up with sneaker unboxings, but I feel like I'm finally starting to slowly but surely catch back up and get back in the swing of things. What's good, Kai? Good to see everybody popping in tonight for another Shade Selects. I'm about to bring Nick in here. For those of you who don't know, Nick KOSTOS is the sports betting personality for the show You Better You Bet. And I know he's going to start to be pretty busy here shortly because football season is starting. So let's bring him on in. What's good, KOSTOS?
What's going on? Great to be on here. Hope everyone out there stayed safe from Hurricane Ida last week that hit the Northeast. My basement and my garage flooded, which was not a lot of fun. That was last Wednesday, but all good. Material things can be replaced, and pumped to be on now. Yeah, football season starts in 2 days, and that's the end of my life. But good to be on.
Poor KOSTOS. Everybody was swimming. He was swimming in the water.
So this is a true story, and a lot of people had it worse than me. So I'm not trying to complain because my house didn't get destroyed. 5 minutes from where my girlfriend and I live in Staten Island, cars were literally like floating down the street. Like it looked like in a river on the street. It was absolutely insane. So our garage starts flooding, and I'm going to leave a bunch of details out of the story because it doesn't really matter. But like, it was pretty insane. We could see it, the water like bursting through like a dam burst through the sides of the garage.
Bursted through like a dam. God.
I'm telling you, like, it was insane. And we're like, what do we do? And in my garage, we have a pretty big garage. We don't keep the cars in there. We have bins, right? So like my fall and winter clothes are there. I have sneakers there. My girlfriend.
Oh no, your clothes are in there.
Now they're in bins. So my girlfriend's like, okay, maybe it won't be that bad. Like they're in the bins. They won't get destroyed. The rain just kept coming down, and it was literally like almost at my waist by the time I went down there to like try and get everything out. So I felt like Indiana. I shit you not. I felt like Indiana Jones. Like I was in an action movie, carrying bins of clothes.
Harrison Ford, everybody.
Like carrying bins of clothes through waist-deep water that is continually flooding like the basement and garage of my house, and like bringing them up the stairs to safety. So all the clothes are
waist deep. So it literally bursted through your garage and was up to your waist. That's insane, KOSTOS. I didn't realize you got that much water at your place. Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
We put my Peloton on the couch. The couch is destroyed. Like, we still have to throw it out. But, like, put the Peloton on top of the couch. The Peloton, thankfully, survived.
Oh, my gosh, the Peloton. Oh, no.
I had to have the Peloton. The water was up to the second...
Peloton's expensive.
The water was up to the second stair in my basement. like up the stair.
Wow, the second stair. Well, I'm glad that you are safe and you've got this new setup, which I'm loving. I'm loving the light. It's a nice kind of color difference. It was a little more ambient, I would say, before, but this is a brighter KOSTOS that we're seeing this evening.
Yes.
What's good, Tatty Head, Kayla, Adam? Good to see you all in here tonight. We got KOSTOS in the house. I know it's been a minute, KOSTOS. When was the last Shade Selects that we did? I can't even remember.
I think we did it maybe like 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago. Actually, it was for Supreme when we had Jacob Starr on. How crazy is that?
That's right. Yeah, it's been a while.
That has been a while because I actually went to SneakerCon after that, so I didn't even have actually a lot of my sneakers in because I was kind of waiting for them to get delivered. So I have a lot to go through this evening for all my pickups to show you. I don't know what you've been up to since we last did Shade Selects, but would love to hear about any of the pickups that you've had for the past few weeks.
All right, so I copped a bunch of clothes, and most of them are like, I got home and like literally just like dropped all the stuff down. I got a bunch of IMA stuff. Maybe while you're getting some of the sneakers, I could grab it and just show some of it off. I got a couple. And I was in the Hamptons this weekend. I don't know if you ever heard of this brand, Maison Kitsune. You ever hear of this brand?
Or maybe it sounds actually familiar though. It does sound familiar.
You've probably seen them in some department stores. Like the Kitsune, it means a fox in Japanese. So it's got like a fox is the logo of it. And Maison, which is a French word, I feel like for like a butler or something. I could be wrong about that. Maison Kitsune. I got 2 of their t-shirts, like a navy t-shirt and a black t-shirt. Both like fit me absolutely perfectly. Like a great like t-shirt.
Good
like,
material,
to go out
like really good hardcore material.
Will last, absolutely. So I got 2 of those. Got a bunch of IMA stuff. Got the green overshirt, which is I can't wait to wear. That's my personal favorite item. Got a sweater vest. A pullover.
They had the sale. Did you pick these up from the sale?
No, the sale was the spring summer sale. This is from the fall winter collection.
From the fall winter collection. I didn't even take a look at it. I was so busy.
And I think I'll show you this. I got a moleskin Yankee hat also, which is like for the winter, like a brown one.
Okay.
And I think I mentioned in the episode when Seth Fowler was on that my beater pair of sneakers over the course of the pandemic during quarantine became my Yeezy Analog 700s. Like I ended up moving into my girlfriend's house from my apartment in Connecticut, and I didn't take much with me, and I brought my Analogs because I wear them all the time, and they became my beater pair. Like they got destroyed basically. Tried to clean them, couldn't clean them, and then
tried to clean them, got a epic fail.
And then
my Tyrion 500s this weekend got destroyed, KOSTOS.
Oh no,
they smell like a horse.
So I copped a brand new pair because
those are clean. I like that color.
Yeah, the Yeezy Analog 700 actually might be my favorite sneaker of all time. And I feel like I will wear these into the ground, and then I will get another pair of them once they're done, and I will continue on this process because I can't imagine like a better, more versatile shoe. White cream, a little bit of gray.
You're going to be able to wear that with everything and
everything.
anything.
Yes.
And you're going to be able to wear it year-round, which is amazing. I love a good cream color shoe.
This is my favorite sneaker. Had to get another pair since my other one got destroyed in the flood and was destroyed anyway. So the Yeezy Analog 700 literally paid like $400 just to get a second pair of them because I love them. So,
hey, I mean, if you're going to wear it, I would spend the money too if I know that I'm going to wear those into the ground. What's good, Roberto and Hanny in the house? We're just going through our pickups, and it looks like KOSTOS got a lot of clothes to add to his wardrobe for the season coming up. I know you're getting excited for the fall, KOSTOS.
And you know what's funny?
You're about the layers.
All the sneakers that like that I have, and I wore either my foam runners or my slides, my Yeezy slides, like the entire summer, or like white Air Force Ones or my Analogs. I wore like the same 4 things the entire summer with like all the pairs of sneakers I have, just like sitting collecting dust. Like wore my foam runners or slides basically every single day, no matter where I went.
I mean, hey, at least you've got your go-tos and it's a rotation. It's not just one single one. I definitely like beat my slides into the ground this summer. And so I had to pull out the 500s because I actually undead stocked them for this weekend.
Yeah, you like
actually
those,
glad.
I remember.
I do. And honestly, like I was literally like in horseland. So
Ugh,
the
gross.
dirt was actually the same color as the Tyrians. So it was like that dark brown color scheme, luckily. So even though it had crap all over it, you really couldn't tell. And I was just like walking around. It was super creepy actually in one part because my friend just, last minute tells me, this place is from the 1900s. Somebody hung themselves upstairs. It's pretty haunted. I'm like, what the hell?
I guess I have no interest in things
Like,
this.
I'm like, what's going on? This place is haunted. I got to give a shout out real quick to Going Ghost for the $5 chat. Thank you so much for the $5, Going Ghost. Really appreciate it. Sending positive vibes to all those impacted by the hurricane. You got the Lightning 4s in. They are fire. What do you think about social status dunk? The social status dunk is pretty cool. It's kind of like pink and it's got like teal and like a cream.
It's a little
colorway.
Eastery. A little Eastery for me right now.
It's definitely, I don't feel like that's like a real good, I don't know. Well, there is a brownish kind of color scheme as well with the pink, but I don't know that that's a shoe I'm going to be rocking in the fall winter. Definitely seasonal for sure.
Yeah, I would say it's okay. So the two different colorways, right? There's the brown one, which
so there's the brown one with like the pink, and I think that's more of a fall colorway, but even with that bright blue on the bottom, that's kind of hard to kind of blend in with what I think I'm going to be wearing for the fall.
And you have the green on the tongue. Like for me, it's too much going on. I'm not saying it's ugly. It's just like not something I would wear because it's like too difficult to match.
It is a lot going on. Speaking of the Lightning 4s, actually, I did pick up a pair, KOSTOS. So since Going Ghost brought that up, I can, give you a little peek at this. I've seen a ton of people wearing these. I was at the mall today, and I maybe counted like 10 people that I walked by that were wearing these in the store.
They do look pretty cool now that I'm seeing like you have them in hand.
The adult pair, though, is definitely a bit better than the GS. I think I was talking about this during my live, but I kept forgetting. You have to remember every time you get a sneaker off of a raffle to just open the box and double check it, because the one that I had when I opened it during my live had literally ink stains all over the yellow from this gray. I think it may have just kind of bled ink onto the yellow part on the back of my heel, and I was just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to clean this. So luckily I went back there and I was like, hey, do you have a better pair? These ones have like a lot of imperfections going on, little quality control issues, and luckily they were nice enough to just give me another pair in the back. But the adult pair definitely is a little bit better in quality. No quality issues going on here, but I've seen a lot of people rocking these and really just popping in bright yellow. It's hard to miss, honestly. That's how I could count 10 people in the mall today, because it was just like, oh, guy's dressed in all yellow. Oh, he's in a bright yellow vest. He's in a bright yellow hoodie. Let me guess what he's wearing. I didn't even have to look down. I already knew what they were wearing.
Yeah.
The Lightnings. So that was a pretty heavy drop. A lot of people, I think, were going for those just because it's been, over a decade since those last released, which is crazy to think that, people have had to wait that long for this same color to drop, specifically since this was super exclusive and, only certain members were able to purchase this online. And it was really expensive at the time. So definitely a wait for a lot of you. All right. Thanks again, Going Ghost. What's good, Infinity? We got Dommy Ryder, Gummy Bear in the house. Just ordered those from StockX, huh? Congrats, Gummy Bear. Well, you'll look great in those. You'd be scared to wear these. Need to weatherproof those for sure. Yeah. I have been really bad with weatherproofing my shoes. I really need to go and get some spray and just spray my entire collection, just because
Absolutely.
It's the thing you got to do. You got to protect your kicks when you're out in the elements, and the weather in New York has been so weird. I mean, it was supposed to be nice this entire weekend, and then Saturday that storm came out of nowhere. I was just like, what is going on?
Yeah, it sucks. Where I was, thankfully, it was basically sunny the entire weekend, but I mean, you have a hurricane and then right afterwards, it's you just can't make this shit up.
Yeah, it's been an interesting summer, to say the least, here in New York. We've definitely have some of the heaviest rain I think the city has seen in a long time, and it's been back to back to back.
Well, I never flooded before, in the years I've lived here, and then twice in 2 weeks my garage floods because of like historic rainfall. Just absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's been crazy. So I picked up a lot. I don't know if you have any more shoes that you got, Kostos, but I was going to start out with some socks actually that Seth sent over, so I can kind of open these up since I haven't yet. So Seth Fowler sent me some socks. For those of you who don't know, Seth Fowler has an amazing sock line that Kostos has as well, because he was so nice enough to send him some socks to rock with sneakers as well. So we can kind of, I love that he's
big time shout out to Seth, by the way. He posted on his Instagram like a really cool video for like his new sneaker collab that he has coming out. I commented on it, like it looks really cool. So like shout out to Seth.
He's doing his thing. He really is. And I'm so excited for these socks, actually, because now that I'm seeing them, they're tie-dye, and I'm obsessed with tie-dye right now. I think that, like, these are just really different. I love these.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot,
too. I have a blue one, and then I have a red one that he sent over. It's definitely going to go with a lot of sneakers. And then I've got one more. Ooh, this one looks cool. It looks kind of like it's going to be cotton candy. And then we've got this one.
Love it.
Nice little variation. So big shout out to Seth. Thank you so much for sending me these my way. I got to send out a huge thank you to George Magdaleno for becoming a Shade member. Welcome to the community. So excited to have you, George. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, and can't wait to show you what we offer all of our members. We've got some great perks on those. So if you are wondering how to become a member, hit that join button, and we have all of our membership tiers on there. So just huge thank you to George. We're going to give you a little applause here. Welcome to the Shade community. What's good, Jesus Christ? You missed us. I know. Well, Kostos has been gone for a minute. He's just, you know, it's been traumatic. We had a rough time the other week and traveling. I was away at SneakerCon, so here we are back. I know you've got football season coming up here. I know you're so excited about that, right?
Well, I am excited. Yeah, just like it just is like, yeah. Like
you're not going to sleep.
Yeah, my life's like actually over. Yeah, I go from working 4 days a week now in the off season now doing 6 days. Yeah, and like I got radio interviews constantly. I got one coming up at 10 o'clock tonight. It just never stops. It's just on and on and on and on and on.
Wow, you got a lot. You got a busy season ahead of you, but it's exciting.
Could be worse. Could not be doing all this stuff, which would suck.
Well, now everybody has a go-to. They can ask you questions, you know, on your show now. You're going to have a whole fan group of the Shade community going over there asking you who to bet
That'd be
for.
Awesome. That'd be awesome. If you guys are into sports, hit up my Twitter at the KOSTOS, TheKostos. Appreciate you.
All right, so next up, I picked up the Lately May 14s, and these are really cool. I obviously, you know, have a special place in my heart for the 14s because this is my first Jordan I ever owned. But I like this more than the one that she came out with, even though they were Seahawks colors. There's something about these that's just really unique. It's different. I think the colors go quite nicely together, especially this kind of emerald green with the touches of that gold. Nice beige suede.
Agreed. I think it's a beautiful shoe. And, you know, I'm not a huge Jordan fan. And I thought her ones, the Seahawk ones, were absolutely atrocious. I think that's a really nice shoe. Like you said, like the way, not just like the green color, like the spacing of it. I think it's a beautiful sneaker. I really like it.
Yeah, I think they did a good job with this. I actually picked up a few pieces from the line as well. I had a really cool t-shirt that she dropped with Michael Jordan on it. It's really cool. It goes well with the shoes, but also, you know, I like that it's a t-shirt that you don't have to wear only with these sneakers. You can actually wear them with other options. That's kind of my thing with collabs. I enjoy getting collabs, capsules, but I don't want to be stuck in a position where I can only wear that sneaker.
Understood.
Like, why didn't they do this with an easier color option so I could match it with other items? So these actually got pushed back. I was actually going to bring this up and talk about this drop, but these got pushed back another week.
You know what?
So these are going to be dropping.
Hold on. I want to get my pair of Sakai's, like the wolf gray, the summit grays, and I want to hold them up here. And I want to see how close they are. Give me one
go get them. Let's compare the two. What's good, everyone? Well, Kostos is running to grab his pair of Sakai's. Just want to remind you about what Shade Selects is all about. We're going through our pickups for the past few weeks, and we're going to be talking about some of the releases that are going to be going on for the rest of the week. So hopefully we're all going to be taking some W's. These Sakai's actually got pushed back, so was looking forward to this drop. I know a lot of you were probably looking forward to this drop on sneakers, but it did get pushed back. Did you grab them? Yes.
So
wow, those are very similar, Kostos, actually. So you've got like a lot more white on the mesh there.
I like mine better because I feel like there's more going on, but like they are pretty similar.
There's a bit more gray on here. And obviously we've got like the Sakai and Fragment, but those are more simplified. Pretty close, though. Pretty close.
I will say I like mine more, but yeah.
Definitely. This has just a bit more gray going on it. But, you know, similar tones and textures that we've got on both of them. I feel like we're playing a dancing game with our shoes. Like,
right? Yeah.
Show me your shoes, Kostos. Yeah, but these are amazing. So if you weren't able to cop the pair that Kostos has, I think this is like, you know, a nice transition. Yeah. It's definitely not exactly the same as yours, but it definitely has a very monochromatic color scheme that's pretty much going to go all year round as seasons change. I think this is a great color option that you can wear fall, winter, spring, summer. Doesn't really matter.
I love those in the fall and winter. I like that pair in the fall and winter. I think that's going to be a great fall winter shoe, the one you have.
Yeah, I'm excited. I also have the navy color as well. I think the navy actually grew on a lot of people when I showed them images of this. But definitely, you know, it's a little darker shade, and I feel like you have to be kind of a navy fan, but I don't mind this one. And I think on body, it looks a bit better than me holding it up in the air, showing it to you. I think style people definitely were more drawn to it. This is definitely, I think, a colorway you need to see on body, fully styled, so that you can kind of see how the navy pairs. Navy can be a really hard color, I feel like, to really pair with certain things, specifically with certain denim colors as well. So you kind of got to be careful with it. But this works. And I think it's just because, you know, Sakai kind of worked their way with Fragment, which Fragment's known for these like super basic colors. I don't think I've ever seen really a Fragment piece that was super bright. They like to use navies and black tones and white and gray tones. So this is a very Fragment color schematic, the way that they kind of paired this together. So it's nice.
I would say,
which one do you like
definitely
better?
Nice. I like the gray better, only because like I would rather have navy be like an accent color in a shoe rather than like the primary color. Because like you said, I think it's a hard color to match the things. I would rather have it be where, like you said, like you can't wear those with light blue jeans. It's gonna look ridiculous. In fact, like, and if you wear those with dark blue jeans, it needs to be one of those colors needs to be exactly the same, or it's gonna look ridiculous.
Yeah, the dark would look a little bit off.
That's what makes it tough. So I'd rather have the navy be an accent as opposed to the primary color. They're not ugly, though. Like, it's obviously a really nice shoe. I prefer the gray because I think it's a lot more versatile.
Yankees colorway. It sure is. This should be a new TikTok. Yeah. Actually, Kostos and I were just basically doing a TikTok.
But that's not a Yankees color. But that's not a Yankees colorway, though, because if it were Yankee, like the Yankees colorway, it's like the most basic navy of all time. There's more going on in that shoe. You couldn't wear that with the Yankees jersey.
Anthony. Suede. I know how you feel about suede, Anthony. It gets dirty. I get it. But yeah, Kostos and I were not doing a TikTok challenge. I know it may have looked like one, but maybe we're starting a trend, Kostos. Watch this go viral and everybody's doing the same thing. They were like holding shoes side by side and doing weird dances with them.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't even have TikTok, so I don't.
You're like, I don't even watch that. It looks like the mesh is thicker in the frags, but you wonder if the gray is causing that illusion. I don't know. How thick is the suede on yours, Kostos? This isn't that thick. Definitely has like an inner lining though, which is nice. So I feel like you're not going to get as cold.
Yeah, there's a little bit here. I don't know. Just buy suede cleaner. Like you can buy suede cleaner at like CVS or Rite Aid for like $8.
Suede is just Anthony hates suede. Anthony's
but
hilarious.
like Anthony, you gotta come prepared for this stuff, my man. Like if you
he cleans my shoes, so he teaches me. He just doesn't want to spend the time cleaning my suede shoes. I get it, Anthony. That's why.
I understand, Anthony, because like it's a pain in the ass.
He doesn't want me to get the suede. Exactly. He's like, no more suede shoes, Marissa. I don't want to clean them. I'm like, I get it.
I understand. That I think Anthony's right about for sure.
All right, so next up, I have these sea foams. I actually really like this colorway, and I really like the laces that they came with.
Yeah, I kind of hate the laces.
I love the laces. It looks orange, KOSTOS, on the camera right now. I don't know why, but it's actually not really an orange colorway.
It's like pink?
Yeah, it's more pink.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Well, I wish I could see the pink in it because it does look orange to me because I feel like I would like it more if I could see the pink.
I know. I feel like if you saw these laces in person, this would be so down your like alley just because of the pieces that you wear. And green. Yeah, yes, this is like a color that you would probably have in your wardrobe for Ame, for sure. Like this would definitely go with like something that you own from that collection.
It's like these Asics kind of a little bit where there's like pink at the bottom here.
Yeah, it kind of has that feel to it.
Different color green, obviously, but like green and pink in this. Not the same exact thing, but similar color palette.
A throwback starter Yankees jacket would kill him, though. I don't know. That could potentially look cool.
It wouldn't, though. Yeah. No, I'm being serious. Like, think about it.
Like
that Yankee blue color would not go with those Sakais. I'm not trying to be a fan. I'm a Yankee fan. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it's a little bit of a different navy. It's almost like it has more black in it. To be honest,
the secondary navy color is kind of, maybe it would be okay because the secondary navy color is pretty close to it. So maybe I stand corrected on this.
All right, KOSTOS. I feel like you're gonna fall in love with these when you see this in person.
Maybe.
When we meet up one of these days, I'm gonna show you these shoes. I'm gonna wear these actually.
Love it.
All right, so where do I go to next? So I have the Undefeated Air Force Ones. I don't have the Dunks right now. I cannot find them. They are lost somewhere, but this is the new 5 on it pack, and this is the Air Force One. It's kind of cool because it's got like this aged look going on there on the bottom of the outsole. It's been yellowed, but you know, they've added obviously like 5 different materials on it. So they've got that kind of snake print going on, the swoosh, got suede and canvas materials.
I think these are kind of dope, honestly. And I love Undefeated just as a brand. I've got a bunch of Undefeated stuff, so I'm kind of partial to them. I think this is actually something that, look, there's a bunch of different colors, so it's not the easiest shoe to match. But I don't know. I'm pretty partial to Undefeated. I kind of really like these.
Luckily, it's subtle, you know. Ah, look, Hani loves your Asics. Actually, he's like, those look sick.
Yeah, they're awesome. The Ronnie Feig Sages.
That's just Nike not being... No, those are fire. That's a great summer colorway, too.
And you have the pink here, obviously, on the tongue. Where it says Asics. Yeah, these are great. I'm a fan.
You would love if these... Harp would love if these didn't have red on them. Luckily, the red is a little bit more subtle. So you've got it on the front of the tongue there for Undefeated's logo. And then on the back there. But other than that, I mean, when you're looking from the side profile of the shoe, you actually can't really notice much of that red.
Yeah, the blue is a lot more predominant.
Yeah, it's a little bit more potent. But I do like how it kind of looks a bit aged. I like the color options that they kind of went with. So it's got the off-white leather on there. They didn't go with just like classic white, which I think would have really made the shoe a completely different looking shoe.
And the yellow bottoms, I think, are awesome.
Yeah, the outsole just really kind of pops with the white midsole. And then we've got canvas material underneath that swoosh and that off-white color scheme as well, which is quite nice. Let me see if I can hold that up so you can kind of see it better. It's not bad. Not bad. I usually go crazy for Air Force Ones because, you know, everybody in my industry wears white Air Force Ones. But this is an Air Force One I would rock to a casting. And I feel like it's like,
I love that.
Different. This is different. Yeah. Standing apart from the rest of the crew. I'm wearing something different.
Undefeated is a slept-on brand in general, I think.
Yeah, they're already doing another pack. I mean, they're really just pumping it out. So we're going to see another pack. Hopefully I'll be able to cop both the Dunks and the Air Force Ones as well, but they're definitely switching it up. Pack is actually, yeah, it's tomorrow. So we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. These are the lights.
While you do this, let me get my hyperspaces. I want to hold those up.
You think these are pretty close?
Not the same, because like the stripe on the hyperspaces is more like khaki, but I want to get those and hold them up because I do think they're pretty
bring them out. Let's take a look, because I was trying to figure out if I had some color that was kind of similar as well. What's good, Evil? A Monkey, Chad is Vuo. Good to see you all in here this evening. N1-2. Good to see you all in here this evening. We are doing a Shade Selects. KOSTOS and I are just going through our pickups for the past week. If any of you have not seen any of these videos, I think I put 10 videos up last week, which is insane, 2 videos a day. But go and catch up, check the videos out. KOSTOS has a pair of his Yeezys as well. So I've got the lights. Actually, those look pretty damn close, KOSTOS. If not identical. How crazy is that?
Now, this side, no, because the stripe is like brown on this side or khaki. So this side doesn't look the same.
The lights, actually, so this is what they look like indoors, but when you actually bring these outside, the stripe turns to an orange color scheme, and it actually gets more of like a purple-pink color scheme going on the Prime Knit. But I like the look of these indoors. I'm not as much of a fan when they kind of change that pink color tone. They do turn quite purple as well. Unfortunately, when I was doing my live, it was a really cloudy day in New York, so it wasn't getting like that full effect of the UV. But right now, these look actually pretty identical. Well, so the pull tab's a little bit different. Yeah, from that view, like I would actually probably confuse the two if I didn't realize that, the pull tab in the back was a different color. But
yeah, and this is more of like a really muted, like minty green. This is actually my favorite ever 350 V2, the hyperspace. But yeah, I do like the lights also. I just think they are pretty similar. I thought that when I saw them online also.
You gotta just stay outside, KOSTOS, for it to look completely different. You gotta keep them out in the UV light so they change colors so they don't look the same.
I haven't worn these. I don't know if you feel this way, but like I bought these 2 years ago and I wore the hell out of them, and I don't think I wore these once all summer, and it's like my favorite Yeezy ever. I need to bust these out at some point soon.
They got put in the back. No one puts baby in the corner, KOSTOS.
A little Dirty Dancing Joe reference.
Exactly. You're putting your sneakers in the corner. They're hurt. They have feelings.
I got too many of them. That's what happens.
Where do we... All right. So I actually didn't get to show these last Shade Selects because these got delivered the next day. But my Travis Scott's Fragment
they're pretty awesome.
Air Jordan 1s came in, and pretty obsessed with them. I wore these at SneakerCon, and... just happy that I got them before I actually left, which I was worried about, just because a lot of people have been having their sneakers stolen. I mean, there's kind of some ongoing jokes right now. I mean, it's like
my girlfriend got me a pendant. My girlfriend got me a pendant for my birthday, and it got stolen off of you. Like, I don't know who stole it, but 100% got stolen. I had to wait like a month to get it. Not the end of the world, but just like saying, like, this stuff definitely happens. Definitely.
Are Air Force Ones making a comeback?
I don't think so.
I mean, people though that love Air Force Ones, like they're diehards. They're ride or die. Like they're legit only wearing white Air Force Ones. Like I have friends that is the only sneaker that they have in their closet, and it's the only sneaker that they're going to wear.
Listen, I wore it a lot this summer, so I feel you. I feel you on that. But like they're not really comfortable. I don't know. They're like, I wore my Air Force Ones a lot this summer, but like I do not think. I said, and I will give myself a little pat on the back here. I said a while back I thought the Dunks were going to make a comeback, and they did. I do not feel that way about the Air Force Ones.
You don't think those are coming back?
I don't. I mean, it's not like they're going to go away. Like they'll still make them. I just don't think they're ever going to get like as popular as like the Dunks have now.
I mean, you just never know. I love Undefeated just because I feel like they really bring something new to the table when they do the collabs with Nike, and they're really just like refurbishing and changing up the materials on the Air Force One. So it gives me like a different perspective on how the Air Force One can look. But I do think it's all about the collabs and the brands that Nike's partnering with that really kind of just makes people get drawn back into wanting them. I mean, I've never been like a huge supporter of Air Force Ones. That hasn't been my favorite silhouette. So something like the Undefeated collab just makes me want to own them. I don't know. They're just an
Like
impeccable job with them.
I'm trying to think now, and I'm going to look it up. But like, because off the top of my head, one doesn't stand out. Like, is there like a really like iconic? I guess the Travises are really nice. Is there like an iconic Air Force One that like people would say like this is a grail of mine? I don't know. For me, I don't think there is one. I just don't know that.
Plain white, plain white Kostos.
Besides for the plain whites, which obviously are an iconic shoe, and I own. Besides for that,
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I feel like
I'm looking at some right now. Like there are some nice ones. I just don't think like any of them are that nuts. The Kith ones are really cool. Like the Kith location ones, the Japan ones are cool. The Hawaii ones that just came out are cool.
Yeah, the Hawaii ones are really cool. I saw those. I'm trying to think. I feel like I remember seeing like there's an American flag one that was pretty popular in its time as well. I actually remember I had a pair that was done by an artist. I'm trying to think of the artist collaboration. Oh, Stussy. I have a Stussy pair as well. Let me see if I can find my Stussy one, and I'm going to show you guys the Stussy one that I have because that's actually one of my favorite pairs that I own.
The off-white ones are kind of cool. I can't hate on those.
Let me see.
This is an awesome one.
Oh, wait. Of course. Here we go.
The Ueno, which is a city in Japan, in Tokyo. Sakuras.
All right, so the Paranoids are definitely a hit, for sure. So
yeah, they're
these
cool.
Came out in the black and the white, and you know how the outer part comes off, and then there's actually like a really cool design underneath, and it has like the fat lacing as opposed to, you know, just like regular lacing. They even kind of have the cool look on the bottom there.
But like, why the yellow on the tongue for me? Like, why? Like, it's a classic black-white pair. I don't think that it needs the yellow. That's just me, though.
So that is just, you know, the guy who did the collaboration, he's like a K-pop star. So this is very much so like him. And
fair enough.
That's why you're seeing that on the tongue there. It's kind of like a signature. And then I got these as well. So these are the Stussy collab that was done.
Those are different.
Cool.
Those are
like
cool.
Let me show you the material up close so you can kind of see like how good of a job they did with these ones.
Those are pretty
dope. You can see
the
embroidering on the tongue there. I mean, like the detail is so intricate on these. It's crazy.
But I don't know. Like Air Force One, they're like whatever to me.
I just, you know, I have to get it in a size down. I always forget sometimes though, and I get frustrated because if I get a 7.5, they're way too big. They run so big.
They actually fit me true to size.
They don't fit me true to size. I don't know if it's just that they're a wider base shoe, but they do not fit me true to size. And I always forget when I'm going for them. I'm like stressed in the moment, and I'm just like, did I really get a 7.5? These aren't going to fit me. These are going to be way too big. Socks won't save me on those ones either. They're just like solidly too big. All right, so let me pull up. Actually, before I start with the drop list, I'm going to just go through and bring out one more pair of shoes. I know that you were literally hating the Dugs, but I did snag a pair of the 50. So this is lot 21. And this video is actually going out tonight, everybody. So just so you know, I thought that all of the Dunks were extremely similar until I actually went to SneakerCon, and I was lucky enough to be able to like see it for myself. And these actually have a lot of key differences, specifically the material. So I'll show you this one. It has canvas on the toe box there. I don't know if you can kind of see the material is good, but
yes, yeah.
But yeah, so this one has canvas. It's all leather. There's no suede on this one. And we've got the purple on the top, This time that tag is in kind of a teal color option. It's just one of those things where, you know, you just really don't know which one you're going to get, first off. This is one of the key differences, too, where the lot number is. But, you know, it's simple.
I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, so, you know, it's interesting to have them all in hand. I know a lot of people are actually trying to collect all 50, which is crazy.
Whatever. What is it, fucking Pokemon? Like, give it a rest.
Right? I'm like, I don't know.
Like, do something
collecting
better
cards. You're like, there's more to life than collecting all 50. But there's a lot of people at SecretCon, honestly, that just have them on the table to kind of show, and they're actually just literally not selling them. So they'll tell you right off the bat, like, yeah, I'm not selling these. All right, so I'm going to bring up the Nike Undefeated pack that's going to be releasing tomorrow, since you're a fan of Undefeated, KOSTOS. Let's take a look at these and see your thoughts on these compared to the previous drops that have happened.
Okay.
I do like that they, you know, when they're releasing the packs, they're completely different from ones that we've seen, so they're not really being repetitive, which is nice. So let me put us on there. All right. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of, like, all black colorway, so it doesn't really do much for me.
Like, it's nice and simple and black. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are going for the dunks tomorrow. Yeah, we got a new pack dropping tomorrow, and these are the new pack for the Undefeated dunks, as well as the Air Force Ones. It's just a very simplistic kind of colorway. Let's see the outsole. It looks like it's been spray painted almost, but the blue's kind of cool. I mean, it pops off the black.
It is. Like, I would never wear this shoe, ever. That's just me, though. Like, other people can disagree. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just definitely a nice, simplistic shoe. They didn't go, oh, wait, look at the swoosh there. It looks like it's a hairy kind of swoosh going on there. Do you see that detail? Just noticed that. So it looks like they're using some different materials on it, which is pretty cool. I mean, listen, I think this is a great dunk for somebody who isn't crazy about going all out color scheme wise. Like, I love wearing all black. This is definitely, you know, an easy color option if that's your thing, and you know you're not really crazy about going for the craziest colorways that release for a dunk. I think this is a solid color that's going to go with everything, and it does look like there's different materials going on there. We've got some kind of furriness going on the swoosh mark.
The blue at the bottom does to kind of give it like a certain je ne sais quoi, so I do kind of like that. But again, like, for me, this is it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an acquired taste. So if you're not a fan of this, I get it. But this is a solid, easy colorway, I think, if, you know, you're struggling with kind of matching your sneakers with different looks. And it's dropping at 11 a.m. tomorrow, for those of you who don't know. Just wish there was some contrast. RX Fly Fishing. He wishes there was some contrast. Yeah, I mean, this is as basic as it gets. I guess we can be thankful that they use some different materials on there. On the swoosh, we've got kind of that,
actually,
like, hair.
I would say I would say it's not, though, because, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think, like, if I don't know, if you want to wear like pink with this or something, or like green with it or something, like that blue at the bottom kind of hurts you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not solid black, so there's definitely, you know, you're working with a hue on the bottom there, so you do have to be cognizant of that. And it looks like it's all kind of a suede material besides the swoosh mark, which is quite interesting, so that's different. And it looks like, yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, the Sakais were supposed to drop tomorrow as well, but these actually got pushed back. So you've got some time to decide whether or not you want to go for these. KOSTOS, it sounds like you've made up your decision on those. Sounds like you don't want to go for it.
Well, I have
You've got your pair
already, but they are really awesome though. But I have like I I think, a better version of that pair. So yeah, I'm gonna pass.
So what are your thoughts on the Sakai clots?
Well, they're pretty fire, right?
I mean, I love collabs personally. I love the colors that they end up going with. But I'm pretty stoked about these.
Well, I would say here would be the only drawback to them is the colors are so wild and out there, and I wish I had you have the same pair that I do, which is the green pair with like the yellow and the purple, right? Which I think you would look at and be like, okay, this may be a little difficult to style.
These are close to my Air Max 1. So what do you think of these? This is kind of the closest color that I have. It's kind of spot on, actually. It looks like they use the same exact kind of colorway.
I mean,
I love these. I've gotten so many compliments on these, but I really love it in the waffle.
Yeah, I mean, the Sakai waffle is a lot better. Not that those are bad, but the Sakai waffle is like a legendary silhouette, in my opinion.
I mean, the coolest part is this clear toe box. So this is kind of what everybody loves about this shoe is that you've got the clear toe box. It shows the socks that you're wearing underneath. Really cool bottom pattern on the outsole as well. It's the shape of a foot. It's got all like your pressure points on the bottom there. They always do just really intricate collabs when it's with, clot. So pretty excited to see Sakai and the clot in person if I can snag a pair on the waffle, but I love these.
I'll say this because there's definitely a tan and cream. Even looks like little hits of pink even.
I'm like trying to get these ads off here. I'm like, move ads.
And some like little like neon greenish, right?
I was gonna say, do you see the neon green on there? I actually didn't notice. Actually, look at the green on here. There's actually hits of green as well on the tongue. So I think they kind of did the same green color scheme.
So I feel
subtle,
like you could
but
probably
it's there.
honestly match these. You could probably match this with. I feel like at first,
see the eyelets here.
Yeah, there's a lot of different colors there that you could match this with: red, tan, orange, cream, brown. Like there's I think these are great. And I just looked on StockX, and in my size, they're only going for like $350. I know I say only, but other Sakai's go for like $500, $600, $700. So I may try and get these. I may buy them.
Sakai clots are see-through transparent toe box. Yes, on the Air Max 1s though, it is not a transparent toe box on the Sakais.
Because I thought all the Sakais are pretty much transparent, where you can see your socks.
I mean, not like this though, where
not
it's
like
literally
that,
clear.
It's not clear.
Yeah,
it's mesh.
Like you can I'm sure you can kind of see something through these. Looks like it's kind of got a cream pattern.
Yeah, it's probably like this. I don't know if people can see, but it's probably like this mesh here that. But like I wear like Nike dry fit socks, and like you can see it says dry fit sometimes, like through the Sakai.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? They are transparent. Let me see. Let me pull up a different photo of these so everybody can kind of see. Because on the images, it actually is pretty see-through. Let's take a look at Sneaker News because I think they have like a better image of these. Yeah, it's crazy on certain images because it's like, let's see, where is this picture that I just found? All right, so do you see this? You can see his orange socks underneath, so it is pretty transparent.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Shows off those tabby socks. Yes, I actually have orange socks. That's what I paired these clots with. I wore orange socks underneath this, and people thought they were fire. So definitely cool how see-through these are. I mean, you can definitely see through on the mesh on these, especially if you have a really bright sock like this. It's definitely going to pop a lot more. But that's pretty cool.
May buy these. I need to think more about it, but this may be a cop for me.
The waffles, or are you talking about the ones I just showed you?
The waffles.
The waffles. I feel like this is definitely down your alley of style here at KOSTOS. I like these colors, though. I think they're fresh.
I would honestly probably wear like red with these, like a red-based outfit.
I like the red that they use, though. Do you see, like, it's not like a bright kind of red.
Yeah,
it's like, a little bit deeper.
Like brick. It's maroon.
Yeah, it's more like a maroon kind of brick color. I think it's fire though.
I completely agree.
All right. So that is definitely an option that KOSTOS and I are going to be going for, everybody. I don't know how limited these are going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be a little difficult. We've got some New Balances dropping this week as well, but of course with the storm and everything, dates have been getting pushed back and factories have been closed because of COVID. So it's been kind of up in the air for everything lately. It's just like you never know if the date is actually the true real date until the day happens. But things are always constantly changing, so we got to be on our toes. I could be talking about these releasing this week, and then God knows it probably will get pushed back, you know, just because everything is kind of in a weird place right now. All right, so let me bring up these Levi not dunks, but have you seen the Levi's drop that's happening, KOSTOS, with New Balance?
I have.
Let me just bring this up so we can take a look. I don't know what it is about New Balance. I could be number 45 and I just can't win. Can't win.
This
they're so limited.
Like this Levi's collab, the 990 V3s, I feel like this shoe, and obviously like people are going to be like duh because it's Levi's. This sneaker was made to be worn with any color, like a light pair of jeans. They're fucking fire. These are sick.
These are pretty cool, right? I like the blue. It's different. It's really different. It's like, it reminds me of a swimming pool kind of blue, actually.
Okay, I like that. Like a nice swimming pool.
Yeah, like a nice swimming pool. The swimming pools you see in the magazines.
I dig it. Listen, I'm about that bougie life, so I like it. Yeah, these are absolutely
how quality
fucking fire.
does that suede look? Does that not look like the highest quality suede you've ever seen?
They're sick.
Yeah, these are beautiful. I've already seen the leak for Salehi Bembury's newest collab with New Balance, and I'm just like, ugh. They're so
cool.
fire. I need to have them.
They're basically all gray, right?
Yeah, it's an all gray look, which obviously, like, people who are New Balance fans, they love when they drop and do collabs in a gray colorway. So those are going to be extremely hard to get. Extremely hard to get. So definitely excited about this drop. I don't know how limited it's going to be. New Balance, everybody, for those of you who are new to like the New Balance shoe game, their collabs have been so fire and they've been so limited and so hard to get. And on the resale market, I feel like New Balance is literally maintaining that resale price point at like 2x to 3x the retail value, which is insane. Insane. Like Nike, a lot of the Nikes I've seen aren't even retaining the value that New Balance is doing just because of how limited their drops are. And I feel like they're being really smart with the collaborations that they've had in the past few years.
Well, the fresh goods are sick. Obviously, like they've got
Joe Fresh Goods are going to be dropping this week again. So rumor has it we're going to have another chance. Actually, rumor has it as well, we may have another opportunity to get some off-white dunks. So that's pretty exciting for those of you who were unable to cop a pair of those. It sounds like the rumors are kind of flurrying and we may have another opportunity to get those on the sneakers app. We'll see. I don't want to hold my breath. Did you get early access, KOSTOS, on them or no?
I don't get shit from sneakers, man. Confirm is also on my shit list right now.
Is it? So I actually got a pair of the slides this past week. Did you go for the slides?
You always win this shit. Of course I did.
Well, the funniest thing is I didn't even think I won.
Which ones did you win? Which ones did you win?
The brown. The what is it? The soot. Yeah, I got the soot.
Those are so nice. That's what I wanted.
Which I didn't have the soot color. Because the resin, I feel like, is too close to the new green colorway that they dropped. Yeah. So I was just like,
the pure is a little bit too.
So yeah, I just felt like, which ones are you going to bring out?
Well, I've got the Pures, and I wore those all summer, but this is like my fall one that I wore a lot last summer, the Core Browns. But I wanted the Sots
I like
they're
the
even
Core
darker
Brown.
than these.
Yeah, it's darker.
These are awesome.
I feel like it's going to be a great fall winter colorway, so I'm going to wear some super thick socks with them. I'm going to rock them.
Oh yeah, and sweatsuit. This is like, I'm telling you, this fall and winter, I'm wearing sweatpants 24/7. Wherever I go, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'm going to try it out. We'll see if my feet freeze. I have no clue. I mean, I did wear a pair of my Sakai waffles the other, like, winter time, and my feet were going to fall off. I feel like they were
I wore those in the winter last winter. You're fine. Just wear a thick pair of socks. You're good. It's for the look. You do what you gotta do.
I don't know, Kostos. So I'm going to bring up, actually, because you're a Clarks fan. So, you know Supreme's doing a collab on the Clarks.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. I'm like, I wonder if Kostos is going to like these. I don't know how I feel about these.
It's too much. Like, why? Like, the Clark is so classic. Like, why fuck with it? Like, I get Supreme's trying to put their own spin on it, but, like, just... Like, even, like, the Levi's one. Like, I didn't like the colors, but, like, they kept the Wallaby silhouette, and they just did some funky colors with them. Like, the Aime ones. They kept the Clark silhouette. They put wool on them.
The Aime, I love the Aime ones,
right
but
here.
these, I don't know how I feel about these. I think, you know, I'm going to be passing on Supreme pieces this week. I'm not too excited about these. See, I love like, those ones compared to these.
Yeah. Well, that's not, like, I feel like they didn't keep the spirit of the Wallaby. In my opinion.
Yeah,
like,
they definitely changed the Wallaby around. And this is definitely not something I really want to wear in the wintertime. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of more of a summer colorway, like the pink and the lime green.
I am going to wear it. I'm going to wear the fuck out of these this winter. these Aime Clarks.
You're wearing them out. I can see how much you've been wearing them. I can see the wear on those, Kostos. You definitely are in love with those, for sure.
I wore them like 8 to 10 times last winter. I'll wear them more this winter, probably.
RX5 Fishing, you won the soot and you got the green on Yeezy Supply. What? I mean, I literally just got an email and I was just like, wait, I won the soot? I actually won it? I haven't won on the confirmed app. It's been a minute. I know you guys think I'd take 0 L's, but I did not get the new green Yeezy, because I did want to do a comparison between that and the resins, but, you know, I'm happy to have the soot, actually. I was more excited to get that colorway. What's good, Mr. Waves himself reacts? Good to see everybody in here. Kostos and I are just kind of talking about some drops that are happening this week. We've got the Supreme drop happening, and they are pumping out their collab with Clarks. I love that we're talking about this because I know that Kostos is a huge fan of Clark's shoes, so I wanted to get his opinion on these, and I'm glad that we are on the same page with these, Kostos.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, they're like... Ugh. I've got like 5 minutes before I have to bounce to do a radio interview. I want to ask your opinion on something, see what you think about something.
Yeah, ask away.
I don't know if you cop them or not. The foam runners, and I don't know how to pronounce the Ochres.
Oh, the Ochres, yeah.
Okay, yes.
I didn't get them. Did you get them?
I haven't. But they look like, I saw some pictures of them and they look like they were like yellow, and I'm like, no fucking way.
It's like it's a lighter kind of yellow.
Are they brown? Because they look brown in other pictures, and if they're brown, I'm gonna get them and I'm gonna wear them this fall and winter.
I mean, the photos honestly that I saw on those, they look pretty yellow, Kostos. Let me see.
I think they're brown.
I don't know, maybe in different lighting, but I thought they were pretty yellow when I saw them. Like, these do look more brown.
Right? Like, they're sick, right? They look like the Pures, except they're foam runners, or like the Core Brown.
Why are photos all over the place with these? I mean, honestly, in this picture, I'm going to pull it up. It's almost a yellow, but it's not. I don't know.
No,
what is this color? It's like a tan?
I've seen pictures of these where they look like they're like a light brown.
Yeah, like when I look at this picture, it looks almost like kind of a mustardy
looks like yellow. Like goldenrod almost, I would say.
The Ochres have dropped, Hattie Head. What's good, Malia? Good to see you all in here. We got a few more minutes with Kostos, so if any of you have any questions to ask him before he jumps off, be sure to ask away. Let him know whether or not he should cop these foam runners. And let us know if any of you got a pair of these, because they look yellow here, but in other pictures, they also look brown. So look up a live photo. It's way more brown. Yeah, so people are saying that this is, you know, more brown in person. I honestly have not seen anyone
Let's
walking
look at that. That
around
looks
with
brown,
these.
right? Those look brown, those
Like,
pictures.
this looks brown, right? Like, look at the color differentiation between these.
It's massive.
This
like,
is
who would
crazy.
wear that yellow one? Who the fuck would wear the one on the
but
right?
like, look how different these colors are. So look at this color, and then look at this. These are 3 different colorways.
Yeah, the one on the
How
left
can
is
you
the
get?
best one.
That's crazy. So this is StockX. So I feel like I'm gonna take StockX photo, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
I want a pair of
Different
phones
color
for
variations
for the winter and the fall, and it's either these or the mineral blues, and I haven't decided yet.
I like the mineral blues. I think it's a great colorway and it's easy to keep clean personally, but that's just like, that's so weird, this whole like color way difference on images. I mean, they're so different, but I do like the color on StockX a bit more. I feel like that's going to be a great fall colorway, and it's definitely down the line of like what you would wear. Bootleg image, yeah. I mean, it's crazy how different, you know, these colors can look. That's why I always try and show my sneakers in the daylight, in the other kind of fluorescent lighting in my studio, just so everyone can kind of see what the shoes really look like, just because a lot of photos were photoshopped too. So it's the other thing. They try and bring out the color a bit more. But I do like those for the fall. So, kind of bummed that I didn't get those, actually. Kind of bummed about it. Not gonna lie, tired of the Jordan silhouettes in the same dunks lately. Been leaning towards Yeezys and New Balance. Listen, like, Yeezy and New Balance are definitely bringing some new stuff to the table. We've been seeing a ton of dunks, a ton of different colorway options in the dunks, so I think people are getting a little bit tired. What's good, Highness? Good to see you all in here. KOSTOS is going to be hopping off here. Actually, KOSTOS looks frozen. KOSTOS, are you frozen? You might be frozen. He's not really moving right now, so we're going to take a second since he's, like, frozen right now. No worries, toe-to-toe cooks. KOSTOS' hair is looking good, Daniel. Yeah, he does have, he was going to wear a hat tonight, too. His hair looks great. But, yeah, so we just went through all of our pickups and then, you know, went through all of the drops that are going to be happening tonight. But KOSTOS actually has a show. So he is going to pop back in here in 2 minutes just to say his goodbyes. But I want to let everybody know that I do have, excuse me, a video dropping at 10:20. And it is the full look on these dunks. So this is lot 21 for those of you wondering. I did a whole lookbook on these. So if you want to see how these look in person and how these were styled, definitely take a look. Are you getting the Quantum Onyx gem drops? I actually think I'm going to go for those just because the all black look, I think it'll be fun styling those. So I am probably going to be doing a video on the Quantum Onyxes. Maybe we'll do a little coffee with Shade that day as well. So you guys can see what they look like unboxed, but I definitely will be going for those. Appreciate it, Highness. Really do. So for those of you just popping in here, be sure to hit that like if you haven't already. We're just gonna, you know, keep chatting for a little bit and then we can all hop over into my premiere for my Off-White Nike Dunk Low Dunks Lot 21. So for those of you who are looking forward to seeing what these dunks look like in person, a little detailed unboxing on them, be sure to stick around because we're going to have a nice little edited video that I've done for you on these. This was my first dunk or Off-White dunk in the lot that I did a full review on. If you are interested in actually seeing some shorts, I was at SneakerCon recently, so I was able to actually kind of take some short video clips on other dunks that were in the lot as well. It would be actually cool to get my hands on all 50 of them, but it's actually very rare to find somebody who has all of them, and It was really, really limited at SneakerCon. Not a lot of people had their stock of Dunks in just because of delays with shipping and a lot of other issues going on, but I was pretty shocked to see how limited, you know, it was at SneakerCon. Not a lot of people had them in hand, so it was a little early to see them, but definitely check out those shorts if you haven't already. Purple. Yes, Anthony, I know how much you love purple. The Onyx Quantum is fire. I'm actually going to go for my personal on those. Yeah, I'm excited to see the Quantums in an all black colorway. So I'm definitely going to be going for those. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys will have an unboxing to see with those. I love me some all black, so that's definitely going to be a great colorway that's going to go with everything. Must be a really intense game. LOL, Daniel Martin. You're hilarious. Yeah, KOSTOS actually has a show this evening, so I don't know that he's going to have time to hop back in here. But again, thank you everyone who tuned into our Shade Selects this evening. But the Quantum Onyxes, actually, let's bring them up. Let's take a look at those real quick. And for those of you who actually have not seen them, but the Quantum Onyxes are pretty cool. You know, it's just an all black colorway that we get to see here. A little bit different from the Quantums that I've done reviews on recently. So let's just pull these up so everyone can kind of take a look at these. So we've got the all black Quantum Onyx. Let me know your thoughts on these. Are you all going to be going for these this week? Or are you going to be taking a pass? I like this all black look. I feel like this is actually just more down kind of my styling of what I want to do for an all black look. You got the Jordan Panthen leather bred ones for sale. All right, get money all day. Congratulations on that one. Yeah, just subtle flex. Not gonna lie, black. I mean, you can't go wrong with an all black sneaker. I mean, it's definitely a very easy sneaker to take a look at. So we've got the Air Jordan 1 bred patent leathers. I'm gonna bring. Let's take a look at these actually here. We got some Jordan 1 patent leathers that are going to be dropping. And I'm a fan of these, actually. Let's just take a look and see what we've got here. October 23rd is the release date on these. I know everybody's kind of talking about these right now, so I figure, why don't we just show these? I think these are fire. I'm excited. Patent is also easy to keep clean, so I definitely am excited for these to be releasing in October. Good night, Malia. You're heading to bed early tonight, girl. Well, you're gonna have to catch back up on the dunks when you have a chance. What's good, Lita? What's good, Bam? Everybody's popping in here. So in about 13 minutes, we are gonna head on over to my live on the dunks. Again, I've got lot 21, so everyone will have to give me your thoughts on this colorway and this specific lot, whether you think this is one of your go-tos out of the 50, or if you're not a fan and you think these are just kind of bland. Good morning, Czech Zombie. Good morning from where? The Almond Monera Jordan ones are fire too. Yes, have to agree on that one. But these patent leather ones are pretty fire. I'm pretty excited for these to drop. Oh, you got class at 7:30. Girl, go to bed. Oh, whew, that is early. You hit on lot 12, Highness. Well, congratulations. I actually saw lot 12. It's pretty cool how different, you know, each of the lot numbers are. Australia. Okay. That makes sense. I was just like, Australia, man, I was so messed up with the time when I went to visit Australia. When I came back to the States, it took me like 2 months and a lot of melatonin to get back into the groove of, you know, the time here in the States. You got lot 5. Look at all of you winning the dunks. I love to see how many W's on the dunks we have in the community right now. Kristen, is ShadeTV your brand? Yes, ShadeTV is the channel, and people call me Shade. So welcome in, Kristen. What's good, Gabrielle? Good to see you in here. So we're just finishing up our shade selects this evening. KOSTOS froze, so he had to head out. He's got another show that he has to be on tonight. Soul Amazing with lot 8. Wow. I want to hear all the lots everybody has, because maybe we can get 1 through 50 tonight, and I can go through and do like a nice little video on all of them. Word on the street says Jordan 1's coming out December 30th. It got pushed back. Oh, man. That's brutal if they got pushed back to December 30th. Bam with an L. Listen, the guy in that. Soleil Bembury simply never misses. The New Balances that he leaked on his Instagram page are so fire. I mean, they are nice and simple and gray. I get it, but I'm all about it, and I have to have them in my collection. You're holding this trade bait, but not sure. Maybe the Ama Monero one if you can't cop. It's a great cop. What are those up top behind you? Which one are we talking about? This, are you talking about these? Are the Sakais? So I don't know if these are what you're talking about, but my other ones are my off-whites. A little bit different than the Sacais that we're seeing now, the LD waffle here. It's a little bit different shape here. Yep, even these got pushed back. So unfortunately, for those of you who are just hopping in here, these got pushed back. These were supposed to release tomorrow. We did already see the release for the navies. So congrats to everybody who took W's on the navy color, but I know a lot of you are looking forward to the gray color scheme that's going to be dropping, and we'll see if the clots actually drop this week as well. We don't know. You like the gray better? Yeah, I mean, I think gray is definitely, this is a great color that's going to go with everything and anything. So definitely an easy color scheme. Yeah, so if you haven't seen my review on both of the Sakai Fragment LD waffles, be sure to head on over to those videos and check it out. I did a full unboxing and review on these and styled each of them. So definitely had fun with these. Easy, nice, fun colors. I love the gray. I love the navy. They're just very different. And I actually think the navy grew on a lot of you. So seeing this on foot definitely changed some minds as far as what colorway you liked better. But definitely I think the navy, surprisingly, more people kind of turned to that color scheme. Can you show the off-white? Oh, you want me to show the off-white 5s behind me? Ooh, let me just see if I can not knock this down. There's like stuff all over this. These are the off-whites. Somebody was asking. I've got like stuff on the bottom of it. That was what was sitting behind me, if that's what you guys were wondering is behind me. Daniel Martin. I love it. Gotta catch up. It's all right. There's literally, everyone, I think I posted 2 videos a day last week. So that was probably 10 videos I think I posted, maybe even 12 videos that I posted within 5 days. So definitely hit that notification bell if you haven't already, just because sometimes I literally will post 3 videos in a day, which is pretty psychotic. But I want to make sure that I catch everyone up with the latest releases and all the shoes that I have in my collection that are coming in. And obviously with delays and things and just me being so backed up with sneakers, I literally am going to be working on, I think, 10 different sneakers this week. So definitely hit that notification bell, because you will never really know when I'm going to be posting. So as you late nighters know, sometimes I literally will post at 3 in the morning. So I'm definitely up with the night owls out there. Retailer purchase. These were for retail. I actually won a raffle for these ones. All right, we're going to put those back up. So again, in 7 minutes, we are going to head on over. I will be chatting with all of you on the keyboard. We'll be talking about the Dunks Lot 21. Again, for those of you wondering what lot I was able to get, it looks like a couple of you were able to pick up different lot numbers as well, which is pretty exciting. rumor has it we may have some more opportunities to be copping a pair of the dunks as well. So definitely keep an eye out on the Sneakers app just in case we may get another opportunity to snag another pair. You feel sick. Supreme cancels your order. Oh, Supreme canceled your order for a hoodie. Why? I did hear that Supreme had a lot of cancellations. I don't know if that's due to the weather or what happened. I didn't order anything online this past week, but I did hear that a lot of people had a lot of cancellations, and I just took L's online last week in the morning. The navy definitely would look good styled. Yes. Navy is definitely one of those colors I feel like you need to see out in the light and you need to see it styled fully. It's just can be a very difficult color to work with. So definitely check out my fully styled video on this sneaker if you maybe weren't a fan of the navy, just to kind of give you a different perspective on what this shoe looks like outdoors and on body, because I think it will change your mind. I think it's way more appealing when you see this fully styled versus just me holding it. It is still nice holding it, but it's kind of hard to see what the navy color options look like, because it is a combination of dark and light navy colorways, as well as the outsole also has navy on it, and it's got like an outline of black on the very bottom, but it's definitely a colorway that you should see fully styled. So again, for those of you just hopping in here, be sure to hit that like button. We are about to head on over to my fully edited video here in just a few minutes. And I will be talking to you on the keyboards as opposed to talking to you like this. But again, thanks everybody for your patience with Shade Selects. I know that it's been a few weeks since we've been on. We like to keep to our weekly scheduled show, but I know that it's football season as well. So Shade Selects may be switching days. We'll see how KOSTOS' schedule aligns with everything, but hopefully we can get back into the jam of having this weekly Shade Select so that we can keep all of you updated and posted on the latest releases for the week, and then I can kind of do that nice recap of all the shoes that I've kind of copped for the previous week, so you can stay up to date with all the videos I produce. As you can see, I think I showed KOSTOS and maybe 12 pairs of shoes. How many did I even show today? My goodness, there's like so many on my desk right now. I can barely see my desk. There's so many shoes. But definitely had a lot of shoes that I had to recap since it's been a minute since we've had a Shade Selects. You have Lot LD. That's hilarious. Oh my God. I haven't heard that one before. Lot L. Am I interested in the Sakai waffle? Wow, I can't even talk. I am obsessed with the Sakai waffle. As you guys know, I've done a review on the Air Max 1s. I'm in love with these. This is actually one of my most complimented shoes that I've worn. So I'm definitely excited to have a pair of the waffles if I'm able to cop them. It's similar in color scheme. As you can see here, the red and the tans, the greens and the orange are the exact same color options that you're seeing on the waffle as well. So definitely excited for those to be dropping. I hope I'm able to add that to my collection, but I definitely think that's going to be a little bit limited. You got early access on the Travis Scott Fragment Lows. Gabrielle, congratulations. That's insane. I did not get early access on the Travis Scott Lows, but congratulations to you. Lots of luck on your side. Did I cop the Ralph Lauren New York Yankees pieces? Get money all day. I actually did not see those pieces. I did not cop any, but I'm sure they were fire. Did you cop any Get Money All Day? They're still going for Lowski. What are still going for Lowski, Highness? Yes, thank you, Daniel Martin. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Again, we've got 2 minutes actually. We're about to just beam on over, so be sure to check out my live video on the lovely dunks. So we've got, again, a minute 27 seconds before we head on over there. So definitely give me your thoughts on the styling that I did for these dunks for lot 21. Again, it was a pleasure having another Shade Selects with all of you. Be sure to hit the like on the way out and hit the like on the way into the next video. Hit that subscribe if you're new here this evening, and be sure to turn on those notifications because we literally have so much heat coming out this week. It's hard to keep track, honestly, of the stockpile of shoes right now, but hoping to get as much out as I can. And you got to check them out. They're fire. All right, I'll check them out. Get money all day. We'll see what those look like. But again, everybody, thanks again for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening and hop into this next video if you're interested to see what these dunks look like. And if you want to hear the little backstory on the dunk Off-White collab, again, specifically on lot 21, be sure to head on over to the video. And that's all that we have for tonight. Have a good night, everyone. I will talk to you on the keyboards now.